not running still, but I do know what the problem is for it. Uh, the what is it called? First off, it needs a new battery. It needs a brand new battery.
Well, that's not that hard.
And it needs new shock plugs.
Okay.
And oil changes, and that's about it. That's all it needs, and then it's be good as new.
Well, the oil change and battery isn't hard.
Yeah,
sure those plugs.
Oh, those are easy. It's like $20 per shock plug.
So you need 2 or 4?
I need 6.
Huh. Yeah, how many tires? I guess it's just 4-wheel.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 wheel.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 4 in the back and 2 in the front.
Is it just an older model, or is it just like a bigger?
Yeah,
body?
it's an older model. It's 75.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This reminds me, on my street there's a 1979 Lincoln on sale.
Ooh.
And it's in good condition. The guy's selling it for $3,000.
That is a hell of a deal right there. If I had the money, I would snatch that up like that.
Well, you're American. Your money is worth a lot more than mine right now.
Really?
Well, let's see. If you were to buy that car, would cost you $2,300. As 3,000 Canadian is 2,300 in American.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing is that it's I don't like the color. It's like a very light green.
Oh yeah, it would need a new paint job.
And it has Spider-Man mud flaps.
Nice. Oh, what was I gonna say? It's actually pretty funny. I was watching this video about this Canadian guy, and he was saying the top 10 things you should know about Americans, and it was hilarious. Everything he said was like I know he was talking shit about Americans, but everything he said was so fucking true. Yeah, one of them was every American knows who the Godfather is. They have at least seen that freaking movie like 40 times each. And they, I mean, if they're sitting there and they like pop up with a saying that's inside the movie and you don't know who it is, they look at you like you're retarded. Which is so true. I've seen that movie 18 times.
There's this other comedian. I forget who he is, but he'd do this thing where he would go into the States and ask people questions about Canada, and they were designed to like be completely false. But a lot of the times Americans would fall for them. It's like, so today Canada's celebrating its like anniversary for its national igloo. Like the parliament was an igloo. Like, let's say it's like, so there's an issue in Canadian schools where kids can't find their home state. And like the parents are like, oh, that's a horrible thing. And her kid is like, wait, Canadians don't have states, they have provinces. And he even got George Bush to fall for it once. Where he tells like George, so Prime Minister Jean Poutine, do you have an idea that translates as John, and poutine is a Canadian food that's basically French fries with gravy and cheese on it.
Oh no, there's one. It's what he said. I still don't know what they are. He called them soakers.
Never heard of that before.
He's like, Americans don't know what soakers are. I was like, I don't know what the hell that is. I feel so stupid. I don't know what soakers are. Apparently it's a Canadian word. I don't know.
Thanks, great
I have never heard of it.
We'll make good use of this.
Oh.
My brother-in-law lost it.
If I look it up, I think it's like the Canadian word for a slip and slide or something.
There's a lot to be done around the tower.
And then, what was the other thing he said, which is pretty funny? Oh, is it true that Canadians don't make s'mores?
We do.
Oh, that's one of the things he was
okay.
talking about.
I see now what is. I think I know what a soaker is. It's like a wrap or it's like a cover you put on skates.
I've got a special deal.
Oh.
You know, like when you go golfing, some people put the little covers on top of the clubs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but for skates. It's like prevent them from getting like rusting or whatever.
That makes sense.
Who makes those airdrops anyway? People
Yeah, you
are
were saying.
counting on you to help
That's
them
it.
out. Please, don't just stand around. Do something.
Excuse me, Mr. Crane, but we have urgent...
At one of the malls every Sunday,
Hey,
there's a car.
I saw your notice on the bulletin
Basically,
board.
people in town, they just bring all
You're
their
a
old
runner.
fancy cars.
Excellent. That
Just show 'em
idiot that would sat on my
I
glasses
went up
in the
to it
canteen
last
and
night. A
I'm
guy there had
blind
a
as a bat.
hearse
How can I help
where he
Alfie
put
if I
like a
can't see
coffin in the
anything?
back, and there's a sign saying it's like, "This is what happened to the last
place.
person who
It's
touched my
not
car."
far away. It's, you know, I can't get there
Pretty good.
myself.
You need
I
anything
saw
else on
one
there?
is a
Oh
bumper
my
sticker
God,
said,
you'll do this for me?
"How's my driving?
Thank you.
Dial 1-800
And
eat shit."
one more thing. See, we're going to start a vegetable garden on the roof, you know, so we can
What's that?
maybe not
What?
starve to death. But nobody here really knows
Yeah,
how
I'll
to
come
do
get
it.
it.
On my birthday, I got a book on gardening. I never read
right
it.
back.
It's growing vegetables for dum-dums or something like that. It should be on a bookcase, but, you know, you might have to look around for it.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Crane, are you familiar with a man named Vulcan Yasif Dahl?
Vulcan Dahl. Yeah, of course. He owns Vulcan Petrol Engineering. He's the richest man in Haran.
That's exactly right. And Mr. Dahl has need of your service. Some of his
Where's
employees were
Jonathan?
evacuated, but his two chief engineers are still here in the slums. They're brothers. Twins, in fact. Tolga and Fatima. They've been working on a special project. It's highly confidential, and I'm afraid I can't discuss it. But I can assure you its importance is nearly beyond measure.
Then I won't bother trying to measure it.
Oh,
The brothers are brilliant
yeah. Hey,
engineers.
where's
They're
Jonathan?
also somewhat
I
idiosyncratic.
had no idea.
This and the problems of operating in the current environment.
I
have
heard
put
that
them
y'all
behind
got it.
schedule. Mr. Dahl would like you to assist them to
I
get
heard
the
y'all got
project back
into
on
an
track.
argument.
You will be well compensated as you can.
Yeah, it seems
Doing
to have
what?
passed, though.
Simply do as they ask. You'll only be needed from time to time, and the task will be of short duration. Removing obstacles.
No, the thing
you
seems
might
to
say.
have passed. so
They'll
it's
contact you when your assistance is required.
I'll think about it.
Oh, but I did discover that you are officially, you're Jonathan's Jared.
Those airdrops anyway.
What?
You're his Jared. Alright, Jared is a guy that I grew up with. Y'all have kind of like the same personality, except he's more of a dick. Jared has that like, I don't give a shit attitude, you know?
Yeah.
But I grew up with him. He's a douchebag. Yeah, but I mean, like, how would you piss Jonathan off at times? Jared does the same thing to me.
Uh,
But, I mean, I'm just glad you're not a nerd. That's the biggest thing. Jared is the biggest fucking nerd you could ever meet. Which he's probably going to watch this YouTube video and hear all this. Which is kind of funny because his stepdad's actually from Canada. Canada.
oh.
The town still has electricity, but for how long?
Yeah. Kind of like shocked me, honestly. But I've known Jared since, I don't know, we were little. Talking about like 3, 4 years old. And we grew up together.
The scouts have seen people entering the school. Something's going on there.
He's been in my life for a long time. I need to go see him. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, you got nothing to do while you're waiting.
Yeah.
Or you only got an appointment.
Yeah, the only downfall about going to see Jared is, like I said, his personality. That's the only thing that's keeping me from actually doing it.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe he changed.
You're Alfie?
How long
That's
it is
me.
you've seen him.
Electricity, building
Jared
maintenance.
change.
I keep this place running somehow. Glad you're here.
We're talking
I was
about a
just about to call
guy
you.
who, when
What's the
we were
problem?
younger,
Well, it's
he
good
used
news,
to
bad
get
news.
this dart
good
gun,
news is
like
that you
this
restore
blow
the lights
dart
in the
gun
Cauldron
thing that you
district.
shoot out.
The bad
And he
news is that it
used
blew
to,
out
every
the
time I
grid
got
near
up,
the
he would shoot
overpass.
tacks into me.
It's blacker than your pants pocket over there.
So you
Or,
need to switch back on?
There are 2 substations.
The time that I fucking got a knot on the back of my head because he chased me with a 2x4 and I ran my head into a water thing on the side of a
Of course
building.
you can do it. Any runner could do it. But there's a catch. Shutting
That
off the
motherfucker
lights
tortured me
has
growing up,
created a
okay?
little black patch for the volatiles. Bunches of them are gathering there after sundown. So I've rigged a
He
trap.
always got me
It's
into
already
some kind
in
of trouble.
place, all set to
People
go.
always blame me though. Like his parents
If you
always
can
thought
get
it
in
was
there
me that
and
was doing
restore
it
the
to him.
power after it's done,
Like I'm
we
the
can
bad
fry a
influence.
whole lot
No,
of freaks in one
all the
shot.
crazy ideas that we
After dark.
did,
That's
it
gonna
was
be a
his
lot
idea.
dicier.
Sure. That's why no one's volunteered
Like,
for this job.
like for example, like one
But I'm
time, okay?
thinking maybe you're
This
a
is
bit
what got me
tougher than the rest of
banned
these
from
guys.
Target for life.
Just an impression.
Let's just say
We
I'm
were,
out.
yeah,
Really?
we were walking around
Good
Target.
intentions,
Okay,
huh?
I was probably about
Hope
16
you've
or
got some
so,
guts, or you won't last
maybe
long.
15. And we're walking around Target in the back, and I found a can of spray paint. Which, if you know me, I actually like collecting stuff. And so I tell Jared, I'm like, well, I don't have big pockets. You're wearing those trip pants, so you can put them in your pocket, put it in your pocket, and nobody's gonna know it's there. Because it would look bad if I have a damn big old can of spray paint in my hand walking down the street.
Yeah, you look like you're gonna go graffiti something.
Exactly. So what he did was he takes it and he throws it on the top of the roof of Target. And I told him, I give you my word. One day I am gonna go there and I'm gonna get
What's up?
that can of spray paint.
The one from the garage?
Well, one day we were all together, and I was
what?
like, "Hey, well, it's a
You
good
wanna talk
idea.
about
Let's
it
go
on the
get
radio?
it now."
I
So
think
I
it's
climb on
something
top of the
important.
roof of Target. And I didn't
Okay.
find it, so I got down. We're walking around the corner, and next thing you know, I see 2 cops like hauling ass around the corner in front of us. I turn around, there's 2 cops coming from behind us. I'm like, God damn. Freaking called the SWAT on us. And I got banned for life. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped on top of the roof, but
Or maybe you should have just asked, like, someone in the store, hey, can I go on the roof? I was thinking, it's like, well, did he do that, or did he go and set all the alarm clocks to go off at the same time?
yeah, it pissed me off. Or like the time that he got us in trouble with what was it? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember the dude, but yeah, we got in trouble because one time we went over to Duck Creek and he makes these bombs out of freaking fireworks. And he's like, hey, let's go throw them. Let's go pop them somewhere. So we used to go behind Target and do it. We did it pretty much anywhere. Well, this one time we were doing it, and like this dude comes around the corner, freaking flipping his like wig off, like about, what are you doing, and all that. I'm like, dude, calm down. Or no, better. This is a better one. Okay, there's one day me and Jared were hanging out. Okay, well, Jared wanted to get some money together, but we were broke, so he comes up with a great idea. Hey, I got an idea. Let's go to O'Banion Middle School. And in the portables, we could break in and take one of the computers and sell it. Well, my dumbass self is like, all right, let's go ahead and do it. So we go over to the portal. He's sitting here trying to pick the lock. Next thing you know, we see this one dude coming, and I think he's like the janitor or something. Well, I turn around. Jared's already took off down the road, left me behind. So I'm like, shit, I'm running. And next thing you know, that guy came so close to catching me. If I didn't jump over that fence, he would have caught up to my ass. God, we used to cause hell together. But no, it was my fault. Chris's fault. Chris did this. You're like, I don't give a shit.
So, how long is it you have left until you can start working again?
About 5 to 6 months.
How will you survive?
I have no idea. A lot of dynamite.
I feel like you're gonna end up like that guy who built a working computer in Minecraft.
No working computer in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Someone
the
actually
guy actually built an 8-bit computer in Minecraft just using like redstones.
Huh. How did he do that?
I have no idea. I think you can find it on YouTube.
Was it on the PC version or the...
Not sure.
So I'll probably be one of those guys who's just something crazy enough to...
Remembering the thing called Honest Trailers, where there's just like a thing they do on YouTube. I think it's made by Smosh or whatever. They do Honest Trailers where they review a game honestly, and they were doing that for Minecraft. This way, it's like, to succeed in Minecraft, you just have to remember these simple tips, and he lists like 50 tips on stuff you have to do in Minecraft. It's like never dig straight down. That are like always carry torches.
That's funny.
Yeah, never go outside at night. No, trust me, if you get Grand Theft Auto, it'll be worth it.
I'll get it eventually.
Huh?
I said I'll get it eventually.
I mean, it can't be that expensive now. It's probably like in the bargain bin or something.
Is it at least better than the other Grand Theft Autos?
Huh?
Is it better than the other Grand Theft Autos?
In a way. Grand Theft Auto 4, which is only on the PS3, that one, the multiplayer was a little bit funner, because it was just pretty much sandbox. You could do anything you want, kill whoever you want, the police wouldn't come after you, and it was just, there was way more ragdoll physics, which was just hilarious, where like, you would go chasing each other with helicopters on foot. Like, you need to imagine like someone's on, like John running on foot, I'm on the helicopter trying to hit them with the blades. Then you hit him and he goes flying.
Actually makes me want to do it.
No, one thing we would do is there was this little fence. We would drive motorcycles straight at it and we would see who would get flung the farthest.
If you're going to be a runner, you should go talk to the witch.
Hey, you mean the woman who claims the infected won't attack her?
It was
Grand Theft Auto
just after
5,
midnight, when this old
there's
woman
lots
walks
more to
right
do
up to
in
the gate at the
multiplayer.
bazaar and asks to
like
come in.
missions.
And there were infected around?
That you can do co-op missions.
Yes,
There's the heists.
they were all over. But they
Like
didn't
you can
seem
even do
to
like little
notice.
mini games. We can all play around a golf
She
or tennis or
just
something.
walked right past him, calm as a cloud. I tell you, I couldn't believe it. You should talk to her.
That
For the job you do,
yeah, like that's mostly
she
with
could
that
really help.
multiplayer. But the story, like the campaign for Grand Theft Auto 5 is really good. It's nice that you get to play 3 characters instead of 1.
Yeah, great to see you again.
Any guess how those infected got through the fence?
Guess. I know exactly how they got in. That masked nutjob soared through the husp.
Who are you talking about?
They call him Gas Mask Man. He lives outside. He's crazy in the head. So he wears a gas mask all the time. Like it's going to protect him.
And you're sure it was him?
One of the guards saw him cut the husp and run off. Someone's got to do something about that guy.
And that Canadian girl.
She told me to every fucking time.
Typical, right? 5 minutes in heaven, 2 weeks of penicillin.
Have you noticed that? How in like pretty much every zombie game, they try to avoid from saying zombie within the game.
You monster! Come out! Come out! You coward! Be a man and open the door! We know you're in there!
What's the matter?
That brute Harun threw my sister Ida out of the village. She's a widow with 2 children, Yasmina and Jamil. They snuck under the fence to go after their mother. Yasmina came back yesterday, but Ida and Jamil are still out there. Please,
Oh, yeah,
can you
yeah,
find my
yeah, the
sister
guy
and
who
nephew
built
and
the
bring
working
them back?
15-bit
I'll do what I
computer.
can. Where's the girl?
In my house. She's hiding from Harun. She thinks he'll throw her out too.
Maybe I'll talk to Haroon.
Yeah, I looked it up on YouTube. Just look up Minecraft Redstone Computer.
Alright.